Afternoon, folks. So, y'all feeling the pinch yet? I made several videos here the last few months, kind of warning y'all what's coming. Evidently, by the number of cars on the road, a lot of people still haven't figured it out yet. If you watch the numbers and stuff like I do, and just open your eyes, you'll see it. We're having a hell of a time with our backhauls and such. People either ain't got the product or short product, or it's been pretty rough. I'm still moving, still getting my miles every week. There's not really a shortage of freight. It just seems to be a shortage of our freight. I haul primarily groceries. And all you gotta do, like I say, is go to the grocery store, open your eyes and look. You'll notice all the shelves have something on them, but you can just look and see those shelves aren't full. Gas prices have come down a little bit. Everybody's zippy-de-doo-dying about that. If you look up at the other side of that sign, written in green, the diesel prices ain't come down a bit. And it's those diesel prices that one of the things making everything you buy so expensive. And those gas prices are just down temporarily, and the reason they're down is because demand is down, because the economy's falling apart. That's not good. That's not a good reason for gas prices to be down. Myself, I'm always looking at real estate, because you never know when you might want to upgrade, or you might run across a real good deal. And about a year ago, I got the hankering. I was going to buy me a nicer house. I hadn't really looked at real estate for several years. I got out and looked. Houses in my area were about 50% higher than they'd ever been. You know, $60,000 house was going for $90,000, and there weren't any available. I used to go to the realtor.com and look at the map of the county, and I mean, it's probably 100 or more properties on that county map. Now, when I was looking here a year ago, I went and looked, and there was like 15. There just wasn't nothing for sale. Rent's going through the roof. So I jumped off that wagon real quick. And since then, my house, which I paid $42,000 for, I literally had a man walk up on my front porch, knock on my door, and offer me $70,000 cash for my house. And which normally you say, "Oh hell yeah, snatch and run." The thing is, you can't get nothing else. Then you're stuck renting, or buying some other house that's blown way out of shape. But the good news is that's coming to an end. I was driving around yesterday. I drive around my area just every once in a while, just on my day off, just to what's being built new, and checking out the neighborhood, seeing if anything's changed. Just keeping myself up to date. Plus, yeah, man, I just like to drive. Go on a motorcycle and go cruise around the hood. One thing I've noticed yesterday kind of blew my mind. Is for sale signs have started popping up like political signs in an election year. I mean, they are everywhere. I'm seeing for sale signs pop up all around me, in all price ranges. But the prices are still high. This is the people trying to get in the back end of that market. But as the market gets flooded with inventory, those prices will come down. To tell you the truth, they'll probably end up lower than they were before. When the foreclosures start coming in, these fools going out buying $600,000-$700,000 houses on a $50,000 a year salary, so they can park their $80,000 pickup, their $80,000 Cadillac in the garage, and they're making $50,000. Those folks are going to sink. They were foolish, and they're going to sink. But a lot of it's people that have never they've never lived hard times, and they think when it gets bad enough, the government's going to step in and bail them out. But the government can't. The government's broke. Nobody's going to step in and bail them out. They're going to lose it all. They're going to learn a hard lesson in life. But you got to live within your means. Here in, I think, September, October, you got the new iPhone 14 coming out. Watch how many people run out and slap down their credit card to buy that damn phone. Just because they got that latest and greatest. It's like there in my town, we got a Chick-fil-A. Oh, God's chicken. And I live in a place that's like 3 towns kind of bunched together. 3 decent sized towns. And of course there's 3 McDonald's. There's 3 Burger Kings. There's 3 Arby's. There's 3 everything. 3 Subways. But there's 1 Chick-fil-A. And there'll be people wrapped up around that Chick-fil-A, sitting in line waiting for an hour to get that damn chicken sandwich. Chick-fil-A makes a damn fine sandwich. I'm not saying anything against their food or their business practices. They're smart. They're creating a shortage of their product by only having a few stores in an area, which allows them to keep prices high and keeps demand high. People are just circling around the block to get their chicken. But the average Joe's sitting there in line, and I'm going to go easy on this, but you cannot touch any fast food meal now for under $10. It's going to cost you $10 to eat fast food. Let's say it's you and your woman go out and you're going to get you some Chick-fil-A. You hop in the old Duramax, go down to the local Chick-fil-A. You wait in line. for an hour. But you know the food's gonna cost you $20. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. How much diesel fuel is that Duramax gonna burn sitting there idling, waiting for that chicken? Not to mention it's like 105 degrees out. It's just not healthy for that truck, period. You know, what's your time worth? Time's worth something because you don't get none back. So we'll just cap it off and say you just spent $50 to get lunch. Go home, get on the YouTubes, and learn how to make a damn Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. It's not hard. You know, boneless, skinless chicken breast, pound it down, cut it, you make 2 sandwiches. Learn how to make the batter, fry it up, mayonnaise, lettuce, and pickle. That's it. And then the boot, you ain't got a lot of money left over in this week's paycheck. So you put the diesel in that pickup, you spent the $100 and something to fill up that pickup on your credit card. And you put the Chick-fil-A on your credit card. At this point, I want you to look real hard. Think real hard about what would I do if this credit card just went away. How would I make it? Because that's the next step these credit card companies will do. They'll start reducing your limit. Say you got a $10,000 card, you owe $3,000 on it. You'll get an email or letter in the mail saying, after reviewing your account, we're reducing your credit limit to $3,500 or $3,250, just above your limit, just above what you got charged on it. Enough so when they charge you interest and get your next bill, you won't go over, because that would be a tad bit unethical. So essentially, you got a credit card bill, but it's maxed out now. Dings your credit, because all of a sudden your credit utilization goes to the roof. And your credit score goes down. Then your other credit cards do reviews, and either they reduce, or like American Express did me here just a couple years ago. I had a credit American Express Blue card. Had like a $5,000 limit on it, but I never used it. I usually try to rotate through my credit cards and use them all for a little something here and there, just so they're active. For some reason or this one had slipped through the cracks, and I got a letter in the mail from them saying, we reviewed your account and we're yanking your card. They just basically closed my account on me. Now, if they decide to do that and you owe them $2,000 or $3,000, well, you're still going to owe them the $2,000 or $3,000. You just ain't going to have a credit card. So sit down and think. If I didn't have this credit card that I'm using to buy my groceries with, what would I do? I'm telling you, brother, need to come up with an answer to that question, because we're just cresting the peak right now. We've yet really started to slide downhill. They will cut off your credit cards. They will cut off your lines of credit. Your car breaks down, you won't be able to get another one because you won't be able to get it financed. You'll have to fix the one you have. And if you still have payments on it, too bad. You still got to make payments on a broken down car. I ain't trying to be some big doom and gloom. Go buy a U-Haul full of pinto beans and ammunition and prep because the world's gonna end. I'm just saying, maybe just make your situation like, and let's say that I'm wrong. Say none of this happens. What harm are you gonna have from getting your bills straight? Maybe getting a little less debt free. You're just making, when things come back around, you're sitting in a better place. So yeah, it's watch yourself, folks. It's like I say, you need to really need to start asking yourself the hard questions. Look, say, that ski boat that's been sitting out in the garage 2 years, I'm making payments on that I don't ever use. I'm paying insurance, tags, and everything on it. Just see what I can get for that thing. Be amazed how much better it is to sell something when you don't need to sell it. Where that old truck sitting in the backyard, and you say you gonna fix it up, by God. Repo man comes, you may have to. But unload that stuff. If you're not using it, it's an expense. All them subscriptions. Subscriptions to Netflix, subscriptions to Disney, subscriptions to this, subscriptions to that. Go through them subscriptions. There's an app out there you can get. Forget the name of it, but it's easy to find. You put your information in it, and it goes out, and it'll find all those subscriptions you have. You'd be amazed. You might have subscriptions you're paying on, you don't even know you're paying on. If you're not using them, get rid of them. I've got 2 subscription services in my life. Well, 3. Pardon me, 3. I've got Amazon Prime, which is well worth it. You get a lot of stuff with Amazon Prime. Used to be a lot better when you used to get the 2-day guaranteed free shipping. That part's kind of dicey now, although you do get better shipping, and your shipping's usually still free. It's like $129 a year. If you order a lot from Amazon, like I do, I mean, I've gotten to where I don't people well, so I order shoes off of Amazon. I order just whatever household stuff I need from Amazon. Drop it on my doorstep, easy peasy, and everybody's happy. I second one, I've got a subscription to a service called Canva. And that's what I use to make all my thumbnails for YouTube. I use it for some other business stuff. No biggie. It's I use it. So then I actually have a subscription to Walmart grocery delivery. I got to looking. I was ordering Walmart groceries at least every 2 weeks. Let's say every 2 weeks. That's 24 times a year. They charge you $7.95 if you're not a member. So let's say $8. 8 times 24 is 96, $192 that I was paying to get groceries delivered. The service, I think, it might be about the same as Prime, like $129 a year. Plus, you get a lot more stuff with the service other than just the grocery delivery. You get discounts, you get other stuff, but just the delivery itself pays for it. So I went ahead and got the subscription because I'm just addicted to getting my groceries delivered. Like I say, I don't people well. And when they want my fat ass to go in the grocery store and walk all over God's little acre to get this, that, and the other and deal with the people in there, then when I get to the front, they want me to check my own groceries out. This old boy gets a bit irritated. So, if I'm gonna check my own groceries out, I just sit online at the house and get my groceries. The selection's generally better because they have items that they don't have in the store. So they ain't got a store, they ship it to you. There's some hard to find things like that old Cajun cooked stale cracker, his spices, things like that. You just aren't in every store, but I can get it. They'll send it FedEx. And it's all automatic. I ain't got to do nothing. 3-4 hours later, somebody shows up on my doorstep, it's got my groceries. I bring them to the house, I put them in them, and I tip them. So let's say I'm paying Walmart $5, and then I give them generally a $10 tip. That's $15. How much would it cost me to get in my truck and drive down to Walmart, fight with that damn place? And everybody knows what happens to Walmart. They get the Walmart disease every time you walk in there. You go in there after some shampoo, and you come out of there with $175 worth of stuff, because you just see all this other stuff you just gotta have. So when you're online, you don't have that effect. You go in there and you get the things you need or want. And generally, I make me a list of stuff must have before I ever go on the website. And then some other things will pop in my head while I'm, rolling around in the website. I pay for it, it shows up on my doorstep. I never had to get out of the house. Get ready, folks. It's earnings season right now. All these companies are reporting their earnings. And from the earnings that come out so far, it ain't looking good. And the statistics are coming out looking worse. We're on that economic cliff, people. And we got one foot hanging out there in midair. And we're leaning forward. So hang on. Prepare yourselves. I don't care if you ain't prepared yourself, not a bit. It's never too late. Start making good decisions. Stop making bad decisions. Start asking yourself a little bit more, do I really need that? Stop spending frivolous money. Start learning how to cook. Stop eating fast food for a multitude of reasons. Give up stupid habits that cost a fortune. I ain't saying you can't go out and enjoy yourself, have a good time. You know, if you like to fish, or you know, you got a bass boat, you use that thing every weekend, you go fishing. Good for you, you're using it. But not saying you're catching fish, you're bringing it home. Of course, you're sticking in the fridge, and that's saving you money. But if you got that bass boat out back and the grass is all growed up around it, you can't even tell what color it is because it's been sitting there so long, sell that son of a bitch. Take that money and put it towards something smart, towards actually being prepared. But this one's getting kind of long, so it's been a while since I made a video. I need to get back on track making them, and the trucking video's been kind of hard lately because there really ain't been nothing happening. I can make videos about the economy and stuff all day long. Kind of trying to stay away from the politics, because here a while back I made a political video griping and bitching about certain politicians, and my impressions went damn near to zero. I went from getting a couple hundred views a day to 4 views a day, matter of about 3 weeks. I got to feel the good old shadow band starting to snap back a little bit now. I need to get some more videos up. I'm trying my damnedest to be a good boy. God, it's hard.
In 1 mile, keep left.
Well, if there's anything out there y'all would like me to talk about, give you my ancient pearls of wisdom, just holler at me down in the comments. And I'll do my best to answer them. If you would like and subscribe, so make this itty bitty channel not so much an itty bitty channel. Y'all take care of yourselves. I'll catch you on the flip side.